Everyone, welcome to the weekly update. This year is kind of getting cold, and there's some things we're going to bring you in this update to kind of talk about that a little bit. There are a lot of cool things coming in every day at Fishy Business. It's a new year, and we're getting new tanks like 260-gallon tanks and 310-gallon tanks. Tanks we've never had before. So let's go check some of those things out, and let's get on to the update. The thing I want to show you this week is one of the new all-inclusive eShop Mariner 70s. Check this out. This is the only one we've got. It's one of the first. It comes with a beautiful eShop's pump, all of your plumbing, and it's a beautiful, beautiful tank. If you're looking for something to fit a fairly small space and you want something that's sleek, modern, and well put together, the eShop's Mariner 70 is a beauty. But that's not all. So this is the first 310-gallon we've had on the floor as a regular tank to sell. It is very, very cool. If you're in the market for an 8-foot tank, you want to keep a shark or something like that, I've got your tank.
Hey y'all, it's Diana with your saltwater portion of the weekly update. I hope everybody is staying warm this week, including your fish. So make sure if we're making long drives this weekend to come see us, make sure you bring something that will insulate them, or ask an associate for something that, like a small cooler or something like that, just to make sure we're keeping everybody nice and warm. Let's see what we got in this week. So this past week I got in a nice looking fat Ornate Wrasse. He is eating super, super well and looks absolutely stunning. Is absolutely gorgeous. So this week I have in this decent sized female fire clownfish. As your fires, tomatoes, maroons, all that, they are going to have a good bit of attitude. So these are great for predator tanks and bigger body fish that are going to have more of an attitude. So I actually have in one of the most personable fish in the store right now. We have a blue Dot Jawfish. These guys don't get much bigger than this, about 5 to 6 inches. And you can see right here, he has that gorgeous blue dots on him, hence the name. They are going to kind of choose a spot in your rocks, and they're just going to sit there and watch you. They're super interactive and super cute. So I got in a decent size mimic Tang, and this is a good size, and he's very happy, and you see he has a good bit of weight on him. He is copying our half-black angelfish, so he's trying to mimic them, hence the name. Recently I got in this trade-in. This is a big arrow crab. I would say this is pretty close to full grown. He still has some growing to do, but he is relatively decent size. Is going to be a great added to your aquarium if you're having a big bristleworm problem, as that is what they eat. They don't primarily eat that, but it's definitely good to have them as a preventative.
Don Engel 4763, you are the winner of the battery-powered air pump. We'll get this out to you as soon as you can. Now, for the spotlight of the week, it is cold, and heaters are the thing that helps make your tank not cold. I recommend changing your heater out every 2 to 3 years. Some heaters can last a long time, some a very short amount of time, and some can malfunction. It's one of the cheapest parts of an aquarium kit that you can have, but it's one of the most important if it goes bad. And this time of year, at least through the next couple of months, it is good to double check your heaters. I always put 2 heaters in a tank just so I've got a backup. So as it gets cold, you definitely want to come check out heaters.
Hey Hi y'all, it's Diana with your plant spotlight for this week. This week I'm going to be highlighting all the different types of crypts we have in stock. So this week we have some Wendii Brown, some of the Walkiri Tropica. We even have some of the gorgeous looking pink flamingo. One thing to keep in mind with crypts is they tend to not like a big swing in your KH. So if you put them in your aquarium and they tend to melt, don't freak out. That's just because they don't like the KH, and they will adapt and they will come back.
Hi, it's Kevin. We got in an awesome selection of fish yesterday in our shipment. I'm going to show you some of the really cool looking exotic goldfish that we got in yesterday. These adorable little water piggies are some good sized Ranchu Lionheads that we got in. We got in a good selection of colors on these. As you might notice, the Ranchu Lionheads look like an oranda with the head growth, but they do not have a top fin, making them look like an egg. I think they're adorable. We got in some beautiful Ryukins. Ryukins are basically an imported fantail with a more spherical body shape and gorgeous finnage. You really have to have a great sense of humor to fully appreciate this fish, but I do. That's why they're one of my favorites. These are celestial goldfish. They originally were bred by the Chinese emperors to look as if they were looking up at them, gazing up out of the water from the pond at the emperors. They always look like they're chewing gum, but these are water bubble eyes. The sacs underneath their eyes really serve no purpose or anything other than make it look really freakishly exotic, but they do need a little extra TLC from you to protect them from hurting their bubbles. So make sure that you put a sponge strainer on your intake of your filter.
Hope you guys enjoyed all that. Watch YouTube for some new self-help videos that are coming your way. Thank you to everybody who commented on what you want to see in the weekly update and what you want to see on the YouTube channel. Please, if you have a couple minutes, maybe tell us some other things. Those of you who didn't volunteer any information, tell us what you want to see. Now I'm going to start decorating this tank right here. God bless. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here next week.